3, 2, 1.
Got a blast!
What is going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I will be showing you all how to make an incredible Greg Oden build. Listen, Greg Oden was on the rise to be one of the best centers to play this game. Unfortunately, the knee injury kind of derailed him. But, he's still, as you can see, they put the let's actually close this out. So the 2009 through the 2010 Trailblazers, this team was incredible. This team was supposed to be doing some big things, but injuries, I'm telling you, if Greg Oden didn't get hurt and Brandon Roy didn't get hurt, I'm telling you, that would have changed the trajectory of the NBA at that time. I'm telling you, that team was so good, man. Brandon Roy was a bucket getter. You had Aldridge, you got Oden. Like, this was like the perfect lineup. You got Batum, then you got Andre Miller, then you got Marcus Camby with Patty Milk, man. Like this, Rudy Fernandez was a three-point marksman. Like this team had so many bucket getters, but we making Greg Oden, so we're gonna get right into it. So as you can see, driving layup of a 70, that's dope for a 7-foot center. 85 standing dunk, that's also fantastic because you want to get those big man contact dunks. Driving dunk of a 75 with an 89 close shot. So the inside game, is going to be great. Greg Oden was not a shooter at all. He wasn't shooting mid-range or threes. He was more of your old school type centers that, big body, get in the paint, get you a bucket, block shots, play great defense. My type of center. The free throw at a 77, that's incredible right there. The post control, we get some decent post control at 72. Dope. Playmaking, don't really worry about playmaking on the Greg Oden, but he wasn't making no crazy passes, and that's just what it is. This is like your typical paint beast. If you like them old school centers, like I like the old school centers, but I see how important it is to be able to shoot because we're in the modern day. You got Jokic shooting, Miles Turner, you got Shet, Wemby, all these tall guys shooting threes, Embiid, just to say the few. Now we get an 82 interior. Okay, he has a 94 block, 94 offensive rebound with a 90 defensive, so that's incredible right there. Now for the physicals, he wasn't the fastest. He weighed 273 pounds, 7 foot. He had a lot of strength. Like I said, knee injuries is the worst thing for a lot of players to experience. But I think maybe with Greg Oden, his weight definitely was taking a toll on his knees probably. But he's still a great player. He's still people that when people knew, especially in college, he was going crazy in Ohio State. So we're gonna get right into my player builder and create the one and only Greg Oden. Let's do it. All right, my people. So we back in the my player, but as you can see, Greg Oden, center, right hand, jersey number 52. Ohio State was the college that we saw. We're gonna leave this height at 7 foot, and then we want to go to a 250 on that weight with a 7'5" wingspan, and you can go define on the body shape. All right. So first things first, I'm gonna leave the defense for last because I'm telling you, the defense is my favorite part. And before I continue with this build, shout out to Cloud. Cloud was able to get shades of Greg Oden, and he made an incredible Greg Oden build. Actually, like I said, I spoke about Cloud in my other video, and with the Oden build video, incredible person. I appreciate you, Cloud. You know who you are. Big shouts outs to you. So we're maxing out speed. We're maxing out acceleration, and we're going to have an 87 on our strength. The vertical, we're going to only go 66, but we will go with that 90 stamina because that's how we get down. We always go 90 stamina, right? Now, this build is not going to have pass accuracy, unfortunately, but it is a way to still be able to utilize this build without pass accuracy. I'm telling you, a lot of people will complain and say, oh, this is a bad build, no pass accuracy. You should not be trying to focus on getting break starters. And I wouldn't say this should be your primary center. Maybe just make this for fun if you want to just have some fun, but of course you do want to center with pass accuracy. But if this is, we're literally coming to the end, like literally of you know, NBA 2K25. So, you know, 2K26 is right around the corner, so I wouldn't really stress too much. But these build videos are fun to make and watch, so this is why I'm producing it for y'all. So look, 80 on that free throw, that's dope. 40 on the 3-point shot, and then we're just gonna leave this. Like I said, you wasn't a shooter, so we're not gonna put anything in. The post control, we will have post control, so we're gonna go 77 on our post control, 85 on the standing dunk, because we saw that he had an 85 standing dunk. Driving dunk, we're just gonna go 75. 80 layup on a center is absolutely fantastic. I'm telling you now, you could do a little bit of a lot, especially in the paint. Then we're gonna go 86 on our close shot. So you see, the finishing is phenomenal. All right, so this build, like if we're talking pie charts, this is like your blue and red, you know, your finishing and defending type of build, like how it used to be back in the day. Solid build, you know, solid build. You could even max out that wingspan if you wanted to, but you know, for now we'll just keep it at 7'5". But if you wanted to max out the wingspan, I'm sure you probably couldn't still get shades of Greg Oden. Now, we definitely want to go with that 80 interior defense, so that's going to help us play some good interior defense. We're just going to go 45 on our perimeter. The steal, we're not touching steal, all right? The defensive rebound is going to be phenomenal. We're going with a 95, so we get that box out beast on Horley, and we also get rebound chaser on Gold as well. Now we're going to have a 90 offensive rebound, which is fantastic. So, listen, this is the last attribute that we're going to put to this Greg Oden build, but this is going to be incredible. So we saw he had a 94 block. This Greg Oden is going to have a 90. Hold on. We're supposed to have a 99 block. I just got hyped. Hold on. I think I might have did something wrong. Oh yeah, boom. Drop this down to 55. It's not no clickbait, okay? We will get access, as you can see, to a Hall of Fame anchor. He had a 94, but we're going with a 99 block. Listen, I know that this build is going to be fun, all right? If you know how to not clog the paint, you will dominate. Anybody that tries to run in the paint on this Greg Oden build will be held responsible for making the worst decision that they ever made in their life, all right? 99 block right here, 27 defensive. You already know this is my type of build. I like inside centers, don't get me wrong. A lot of people like the centers that can shoot, but I love me an inside center. So these are the takeovers that we get, you know? So of course for me, I'm definitely gonna go paint intimidation, and I like box out war. Some people say, why don't you go with See the Future? See the Future only works better when you double it. So when you double it right before, so as the player shoots it, if 2K sees that he's gonna be off, it's already on the ground. When you only have one, it only shows after the shot is missed. I don't like that. So I'd rather go with maybe pay intimidation or stuff blocks, but I go pay intimidation. I got that 99 block. I'm perfectly fine. So once you do that, my people, let's get right. Greg Oden, #1 shades, all right, with the 99 block. You know what I mean? That right there didn't change the game. He already had a high block at 94, but 99 block, glass cleaning, interior threat, you already know we finna get crazy. So now we gonna test this build, get this build to 99, and we are out of here. So we get 99. I said we get 99. Imagine if we get 99 on the finishing, we'll get every badge. So I'm using this build in the post. So I'm definitely going with these ones for sure. Back down, we definitely want to do that. These are going to also be very important. So you see, you got the cops out there bugging. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? The cops always got some new type of sign that they got going on. So core fast twitch, or you can core fearless, and then you could go with the next one. Let's say I cored that, right? Now I got 12. I still got 12 to work with. So we definitely want to go gold here. We definitely want to go with the dream shake here. I don't know what's going on out there. The cops need to get up out of here. They trying to, you know, clout chase. All right, so here we go. Boom. Then no shooting badges, no playmaking, but this is my favorite part. So we definitely want box out beast. Let's just go. Look at this. We get access to Hall of Fame chase down. So for right now, let's just go bronze because we're gonna be in the paint. So at least bronze should be good for us. And then we get that post lock, right? We also get challenger. We also get these as well. But I ain't really worried about that. These is where it's at. Of course, you want a double core. So we definitely want to get that anchor. Core that anchor. Then you can get the rebound chaser as well. So you can core rebound chaser, core this. Okay, so maybe you want a double core pogo stick and you want to core anchor because they're both Hall of Fame badges and they require 8. So you can save. So let's say I cored the anchor, and let's say I cored pogo stick already. I already have those double cord, right? Now we do get access to these, right? So boom, and then you'll be able to get that rebound chaser. All right, so that's gonna be incredible right there. Post lockdown is gonna be dope. You know, if you want to hire, you could probably do higher chase down if you want, but this is what we rocking for this Greg Oden build. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all thought about this build, and until next time, much love.